What's going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We're back week to week. We haven't missed a beat. Not 1 week have we missed.
Wasn't
Brooklyn
last
Nine-Nine.
week's great?
Last week's was great. Thank you all who commented last week. We're going to watch season 4, episode 18, called Chasing Amy, a riff on the Kevin Bacon movie,
Woo.
Chasing Amy, starring Matt Damon. And I don't remember who else is in that movie.
You got this, trivia champ. Come on now.
Who's the one who looks like Jason Lee but is not Jason Lee? That's how
Chris
I make the joke.
Klein.
Sure. Jason Lee and Chris Klein look very similar.
The first other white guy came to mind. You know?
I know it's Kevin Smith, and I'm not going to explain my stupid sarcasm to you guys. All right, guys, leave a like on this video. That means a lot. Also, I want to thank everyone who has joined our Patreon page for this show. Your support has been immensely recognized. You are worshipped amongst the royalty of the Reject Nation. And let's just get into action, paper.
What? Nothing.
Your hair.
Jake, what's going on? Why is Amy's hair like that?
Oh, she obsessively braids her hair when she's nervous, and she's super nervous because she's taking the sergeant's exam today.
But Amy loves tests.
Not this one.
Uh-oh.
If she doesn't pass this exam, she's gonna have to wait another 3 years to take it again, and that'll disrupt her entire life calendar.
Is that a real thing?
It hangs over our bed.
Oh.
It's like a 1 on the Santiago Panic Scale.
Yeah, but we've also jumped up to level 2. Creepily singing songs from the Great American Songbook.
You're a grand old...
But I think the worst is behind us.
Why are you taking so long to cook my freaking oatmeal?
Wow.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
If that was a body, this would be rated R.
Hey, babe. Oh,
Whoa.
I see you've taken the braids out. Your hair looks fun.
Now it's ready for me to braid again.
Okay.
Look like Hermione from the book.
Practice test. You ace it, you relax, you nail the real one, you become a sergeant, you make grateful love to me for 14 hours straight.
Jake.
Fine, 1 hour. 15 minutes. 8. 3, but they're mind-blowing.
There's nothing to distract you. I mean, look around. A child could pass the freaking MCAT in here.
Which is why I've asked these officers to do their paperwork in here while you take the test. He writes way too loudly. She's always yawning. He has a gross cold. She has a weird arm-stretching thing.
Oh, good.
And Hitchcock and Scully with 2 hours worth of potato chips.
Oh my God.
Yummy.
They're gonna die.
A witness just came in with her child. While she was being interviewed, I took the kid to the soft room, and the toy situation in there is kind of bleak.
Is this your opinion or the child's opinion?
It's mine.
Trick question. Any opinion about toys is a child's opinion.
All we have in there are toys from the movie Kazam, and none of them are even Kazam.
Get a Shaq action figure.
Maybe add a model train. I used to love them when I was a kid.
I was also a model train enthusiast as a child. Those miniature tracks provided me with some of my happiest memories.
Samesies.
All aboard! The train will be departing in 45 minutes.
I like this idea, Jeffords. I'll help you build the train set.
Sweet! This will be fun.
I hope not. It's trains.
What if it's a Kazam train?
Great Nana Boyle recently passed.
Yes, I watched the live stream of the plug pulling ceremony.
Guess what she left me?
No.
Her silk bed sheets. Don't get jealous. She left you something too.
So nice of her. And it's a big jar of brown sludge that smells like death.
Oh, you got the mother dough!
Did this come out of her?
It's fed us for 140 years. The bread it births is succulent and firm, tang for days.
I hate so many of the words you just used.
Succulent.
Tang.
I barely knew her.
You know what? She probably got you confused with my cousin Tina. He was always her favorite.
Tina is a boy's name?
Yeah, it was short for Christina. You're right.
Well done.
I know how badly you want this, so you're gonna have to pay for it.
We don't even want that. You said it smelled like death.
I thought it did, but now it smells like opportunity. God, it really does smell bad. My eyes hurt.
Amy left and asked me to give you this note. She'd go out to get some more chips.
No, the practice test freaked her out. She's not taking the sergeant's exam.
Love.
It's great timing.
If you were Amy, where would you be right now?
Oh,
The
boring
toilet.
pantsuit store, a crossword factory, a museum of retainers and headgear.
I'll be Amy. Just know everything I'm about to say, I say with love. Okay, I'm outside. It's 78 degrees, and yet somehow I'm still cold. Better walk on the sunny side of the street. Did I remember to put on sunscreen? Pause to think, pause to think. Yes, I did put on sunscreen, and I bragged about it all morning. Amy's on the move, and I'm walking.
Diesel locomotive with sprung drive wheels and full underbody detailing. You're gonna be the belle of the ball.
Terry is your god.
Oh.
Oh, hell, Lord, Terry. Check out Jeffords Junction. It's got an ice cream shop, a 50s diner, and a Mexican restaurant with a sombrero on it.
This does not work.
I'm just trying to build a fun world. That's what model trains are all about. Imagination.
No, they're about accuracy. People want to see the world around them exactly as it is, but smaller.
Okay. We can have part of the model be very accurate, and part of it will be creative.
Yes, yes, as am I. Would you fetch me the 8mm level from my office?
Oh, sure.
Fool.
Jeffords, thought you were a god. Ah, I want that.
Oops.
You somehow lucked your way into a family heirloom and have the gall to ask me to give you $10,000 for it? That's an absurd amount of money. Took me all morning to get it together.
Of course.
I've changed my mind. I want to keep the mother dough. I'm going to start baking.
I see what you're doing. You're trying to up the price. Well, shame on you. But also, here you go. You won't get 1 cent more after this. What's going on?
Nothing. I just realized that I love old sour bread so much.
Come on, Gina.
Fine. I put it under my desk and my space heater burnt it to a crisp.
No.
You're a murderer.
Wow.
Listen, you gotta get over it. It was just some old bread batter. It had black spots in it.
Those are the sour spores. That's where the tang comes from.
Tangy.
You're ruining our model with your frivolous garbage.
We're building this for kids. You really think they're gonna enjoy your brown rectangle of dirt? We have a witness coming in at 3 o'clock with her son. Let's split this train set in 2, make our own models, and see which one he likes more. I'm gonna turn Jeffords Junction into the funnest town in America. That's right, I said funnest.
Yep. Improper English.
Stop dancing. This is a direct order. Stop dancing.
Of course I know
Why
it.
do they insist on having our 2 black characters fight against each other?
This is not the progress we need.
I cannot believe you screwed this up for her.
Kind of hoping for something more traditionally positive as opposed to overtly negative.
I like him, just not as a boyfriend for Amy or as a trivia teammate.
I tried my hardest. The phrase you're looking for is winter is coming.
No, what Paul Revere said was that the British are coming.
This is the Department of Records, so I'm gonna make an educated guess and say she came here for a record.
Ooh, not sure you're qualified to make an educated guess.
Ouch.
The theory of relativity question. He's got crazy hair, super smart, Jewy name. Eisenberg, Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, God.
I know lots of things. I know the names of every Transformer. Yeah, even the Dinobots. Grimlock much?
No.
There was a 99th Precinct case file from January 2014 that was just accessed.
Okay, I definitely know where she is.
Like you definitely knew the Serengeti was a type of pasta.
Let it go, Kylie!
Yes. Now that's what I call the right amount of arid shrubbery.
Great job, Captain. That's just what the kid's gonna want, to play in a serial killer's dumping ground. All aboard the Jeffords Victory Express!
Wow, that does look cool.
Hello, Dylan. I'm Captain Holt. We have some trains here to play with, like this one that carries coal and rivets, the 2 main exports of our town.
Would you like to come over here to Jeffords Junction, where it's always all 4 seasons and a volcano?
He doesn't like trains at all.
Do you guys have any video games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trains are kind of lame and nobody plays with them.
Okay, but surely one of these trains is less lame than the other, right?
No, they look exactly the same.
Oh.
Get out.
Oh, jeez. It's a beautiful delivery.
Tina Boyle is contesting the will. The mother doe is to be placed in protective custody until the matter is resolved. Gina, they will banish you from the family. No more Boyle activities.
Aruba was the worst thing that's ever happened. How did all 18 of you have sleep apnea?
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Great jacket. Where'd you get it?
You know, I got it at Mervin's.
Where's my mother dough? Yeah, about that.
They're like gangsters.
I killed her. I killed her dead. Put her by a space heater till she was burnt up to a black lump of coal.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's right. She gone.
The picture of Italy.
You're banished from the family.
Oh, no.
I love you. I love you too.
But you brought Gina into this family, and you're also banished.
What?
Oh.
No, too far.
Make it right.
Peralta and Santiago conducted surveillance from a rooftop at 397 Barton Street. This is where we came the night I won our bet and you fell in love with me.
Jake.
The night that you flirted with me for 20 seconds and I became obsessed with you forever. Ready?
I remember this.
When I pass the exam, I'll actually be a sergeant. What if everything changes between us? Things are so good right now. I don't want to screw that up.
Leave him.
Power.
You can't be afraid to be successful. You're too good for that.
I love you.
Love you too. Wait, the test. We gotta get you out of here.
Right. I'm gonna be a sergeant.
You're gonna be a sergeant.
Yes.
You don't have a key for this random roof door, do you?
Shoot it.
The exam's in 20 minutes.
It's my fault we're up here. I just won't take the test. I'll wait 3 years for the next one.
Oh, no, you won't.
No, Jake, you are not die-harding off this roof.
I'm definitely die-harding off this roof. See you in hell, kiddo.
What?
Yikes.
There are bars on the window.
Oh, God.
Turns out children don't care about model trains.
Not only children. I'm beginning to think nobody does.
Kevin, you are not going to believe this. Put low-V IRT Pullman rolling stock on a ballastless track. I was dying, Kevin. Dying. Yes, you can hang up now.
Oh.
I know we've had our differences, but through some crazy twist of fate, we found each other. Shouldn't we just be excited that we have someone to share that with?
Not interested. Good day.
Well, I just wanted to show you I got a tiny little train inspector, just to make sure the tracks were up to code. I'll be going.
You left your figurine behind for some reason. Take it.
Ouch.
Wait.
Come on.
Come on, Sergeant. Take the train through the pass.
This is when the Boyles went to that farm and we all got hoof and mouth disease. When we went to that water park and we all got hoof and mouth disease again.
It's a new mother dough. Now, can you just let Charles back into the family, please?
How will we get to this new mother dough?
You can all come by my apartment and take a little piece whenever you want.
We need keys.
Why?
In case you're not home or in the bath.
You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do, because you're my brother.
Aww.
Isn't she great? We used to have sex, you know.
Cool.
You don't have to mention that every time, you idiot.
He looks like Peter B. Parker.
I just want to thank you guys for chasing me down and getting me here.
Chasing her.
I think I know how to make it up to you.
3 minutes?
Oh, no, not that. Even better.
Okay.
Trivia.
You said you would never bring him again.
Don't worry, it's gonna be fine, I promise.
Is it?
Tonight's first category by special request.
Die Hard.
Transformers movies.
Yes!
Question 1. What is the name of the evil race of Transformers?
The robot, bad robot. Oh, God. I don't know.
Oh, geez.
Sorry, I can't take the trivia press. Why couldn't you have just given me the 3 minutes?
Oh. Ouch.
It's a lesson for all you women out there.
That's right. Take the 3.
Always offer the 3. Always.
Always go for 3.
Always go for the 3. Men hate trivia.
That's right.
Don't forget that piece of information.
Dudes don't like to show off information knowledge.
So, Gina has a heart of gold. Looks like that bus accident. What I want to do moving forward is make sure that we serialize everything from a psychological standpoint when it comes to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think Gina's bus accident is the thing that has led her to being much more open and willing to have a change of heart because she's realized life is way too short and family matters more than anything else. And due to that circumstantial event where she nearly lost her life, now when being faced with a situation like this where her own brother has the possibility of being excluded from the family due to her own mistakes, she now realizes the consequences of what's going on.
Yeah, that brush with death has really brought out a compassionate side of Gina. And even though she starts out by trying to swindle him and trying to cheat him out of money, eventually she comes to her senses, and in killing the doe is reminded of how she could have turned out after that bus crash. And so, yeah, she has done a full 180 as a character.
1,000,000%.
Dude.
And now with Holt, obviously the way he was raised was one of lack of connection. So when it came to building trains, all he ever knew how to do was try to latch on to some type of sense of reality. And of course, you know, with everything with Terry of having such a childlike wonder towards the world, even as sergeant of this police department, them finding this type of kinship was the kind they couldn't find growing up together, you know. I get the impression that Terry maybe didn't have too many male friends or masculine friends growing up. There seems to be a lot of strong feminine qualities about Terry, even having daughters and such. And now this is the brother that he's been looking for. And I don't mean that in only the fact that they're black.
Sure. Mainly, but not just
mainly, but not only that.
Of course.
Yeah, just want to underscore that a little bit. And obviously there's more going on there than just holding on to what it was like with your, but it's also a fight to hold on to what you preserved as a childhood memory. But even then, it's a lesson about growing up, John.
Yeah, and it's
also
also
about growing up.
It's about growing up, and it's also about how to not abuse power. You know, because think of it. I mean, Holt, we've seen him go on this journey of being a lot more, you know, straight laced as a chief, but now he's willing to kind of fly off the handle and you know, really be petty towards his fellow officers and his subordinates. And if you didn't have a presence like Terry to help bring his compassion back to the forefront, you know, to help fill in that missing void, you know, Holt could become a real monster. And, you know, I really felt the peril of just
Perilous indeed.
Yeah, absolutely. I just felt that permeating the episode. When they finally came together at the end, it was, you know, like a reclamation of his spirit. You know, it's like even his husband at home isn't supportive of one of his main passions.
So true. So true. Yeah. And of course, Amy, where to begin?
Where
to begin? Where do you look? Everywhere outside? No, you start internally. You look at the soul.
Sure.
You take that pocket knife out, you carve open that epidermis around your heart, your vernacular, what's it called? Aortic pump.
Your vascular array,
and so you can
ventricles.
See what's really going on here, you know? Her whole life has been one of organization, you know, being a bit controlling because she grew up in a chaotic household. Or I'm wrong about that.
Oh, you could.
Her father was very stern and controlling, considering the kind of police officer he was.
Yeah, and as his organization, his
straight-laced
ways.
If the show told us what their backstory is, we have to adhere to it because I want to make sure that Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a serialized experience for everyone. So yeah, with Jimmy Smits being her father, having this sense of trying to be the best at what you can be. So always being very career driven and now challenged by love.
Absolutely.
You know, and her parents aren't together, right? I forget.
I don't think so, right?
Yeah, you know why? Because career and work got in the way.
That's right.
And that's what this was reminding her of. Her parents separating from each other due to the fact that her dad, who she idolizes, he made some miscalculated choices and lost love. He chose the job. And while she's choosing the job, she had to find the right kind of partner, meaning finding someone who's not as ambitious.
Yeah.
Find someone who's not as ambitious to support. And then, you know, with Jake constantly trying to take care of his mom who was abandoned by their dad, he's not going to make the same mistake his father made. He's going to support
He's a good boy.
his mom.
That approval. He wants that enrichment of knowing that he's taking care of her emotionally so that she can go and take care of them financially.
You are seeing their parents redo their love story through them. And they don't even realize it.
Bringing the symmetry together. It's a beautiful, timeless love story, really, when you look at it. And then you have, you know, the help of a friend, Rosa, who doesn't even steal the spotlight this episode, but she makes sure that Jake gets there so that they can save Amy from sabotaging her entire future.
Yeah.
And putting aside the violence of Rosa's past, not to, you know, kill Trivia Girl.
So, I mean, this show is really, they don't just go for the jokes, people.
Almost never.
Almost never. They go really for the details of the characters.
And in this canon, Kazam is just Kazam, and nobody thought it was Shazam. So that's another thing that happened.
Have you seen Kazam?
I have seen Kazam. I mean, you know, I was like, what, 8 whenever it came out or whatever.
I've seen it multiple times.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you love it? Is it great?
I do.
Is it better than
I remember
Steel?
everything that happens in it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. I could tell you beat by beat.
That's a new series we should
I
do.
could
Is
quote-
just Greg recaps the plot.
Quote it from beginning to end.
Oh, good. Good. You can fill me in then.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I can only quote about 3/4 of it.
I know it like the back of my hand.
Definitely, me too.
But I would say I know Kazam better than the back of my hand.
I mean, we should all be so lucky to know anything as well as you know Kazam. I mean, you know.
I'm a big Kazam fan.
Yeah, you know, you're the only guy dressed up in that cosplay everywhere we go. You know, any convention, Greg's like, I got to keep the Shazam love alive.
When you say Kazam and you say cosplay, I know exactly what that outfit looks like.
Sure.
Springs to mind.
You can absolutely
I can
imagine
totally
exactly the motifs and visual. The
one thing I
costuming,
can illustrate from pen
magic
to paper.
swirl thing.
Only thing I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swirl, I know what you're referring to.
Sure.
1000%.
Little vest.
Yeah, there's a boy in there.
There's a boy
whose name I love and remember, and an
Yeah,
actor who I
definitely. He's a
constantly,
great-
whose career
great
I follow.
guy, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That
was
one
a
and
good
Steel.
one.
I just never stopped watching either of those.
Oh,
But-
Steel is one of the most underrated DC movies I think we've ever seen.
Sure. John Henry Irons finally earned some respect.
All right, guys. Well, what did you think about Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I thought this was another fun episode. I hope you had fun too. And we're here to provide something different to the experience that others just will not tell you. Because let's face it, they're all pussies.
They're not. They don't want to talk about the real shit. Not like us. We find the drama within the comedy.
Yeah. And we find the comedy within the drama.
That's right. It's one works out a lot better than the other.
Yeah. One we get called insensitive for. But
you couldn't take any
I
of
don't
this
know.
seriously.
I thought 12 Years a Slave was surprisingly hilarious.
You know, if you look at it from the right angle, yeah.
Can't find the humor in life, then it's worth living, is what I say.
Yeah. Once you've lived enough, there's a right bunch of chuckles in there.
I say grab a couple of large popcorns and extra large slushy. Get ready to watch. Get ready to watch 12 Years a
Get
Slave.
ready to watch history.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. So thanks for being here. And we will see you soon. Kazam.
All right, Adrian Timms.
The Killer Kendrick.
Noise Nictus Hazeltine.
Righteous Ryan Baines.
Ribbed for your pleasure, Rob Frawley II.
Justice Jeffrey Robinson.
Righteous Real Nagas.
Barfin Barcafan 01.
Jellicle Jesprit Bular.
Riffing with Roberto Engleman.
Holy Heather Gear.
Ignite the Ian Simon.
Shout the song high, Glover.
Jesus, it's Jacob Neptune.
Kooky Kayla the King.
Awesome as always, Alan Ling.
Lovely Logan Burton.
Cook it in the kitchen here.
Sorry, it sounds effervescent. Eric Hans 39.
Kite flying with Kusi Kusi.
Naughty Nick X.
Dirty Dijon January.
Juicy Juan Longoria.
Girthy Gail Ferguson.
Clappin' Cliff Rodriguez.
Masturbatory Master T.
Jump on John the Goat.
Licking Bastards Lorenzo Baxter.
Doing stuff differently sane.
Most tenacious Marco Tunstall.
Loquacious and hellacious Lauren American Horse.
So effing simply fated.
Run, kick, Rogue Cree.
Writing essays with SJ94.
Joust match, Johnston Martin.
Running backwards, Rosie Beatty.
Call me, Colin.
Penis Jesus in Sicily, Philip J. Smith Jr.
Join Scientology, Jen Smith.
Milking Ladies, Melanie LeBlanc.
You know.
All right, we did it.
It's the job.
Good theme today, John. Hope other people picked up on it.
You know, I didn't dictate what the subject matter would be, just what the game parameters could be. So, you know, it's every month. That's the thing. It's a new experience. You never know what's coming off these domes, except a couple of you who we might have repeated over time.
Yeah, righteous. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for being here and being part of our page. I hope to see you all next month. Thanks for being here again.